I was just curious where they were going to go with this because the show wrapped up so beautifully. And I said, okay, there's nothing else really to do with these characters or with the story. Why are they making a Breaking Bad movie? So out of curiosity, I watched this. Look, Breaking Bad is my second favorite show ever behind The Sopranos. So I knew that there was just too many, you can never live up to what Breaking Bad did. Even though they're doing a spin-off movie, you just can't live up to the greatness that is Breaking Bad. So I didn't expect this movie to even come close to that. Anybody watching this video now, I know there's going to be people out there like, yeah, here we go, another person hating on the movie because how great the show was. Just take the movie for what it is and enjoy it. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. If this movie was its own thing, okay, if it was Breaking Bad universe, but it was just, it's like I said, its own thing, I could probably appreciate that. This movie, written and directed by Vince Gilligan, who was the showrunner, this movie was terrible. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't give a fuck who says, well, Rashad, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand character development. You don't understand a slow burn. Fuck y'all. All right. I want to watch a fucking movie and have an experience from it. This movie, not only did it, listen. Okay, I'm going to get back to that. This movie, not only did it put me to sleep, it bored me first. It put me to sleep. And then I found myself losing interest, and I'm in my phone on social media, clipping my toenails, doing other shit, everything besides watching this shit. Every now and then I would look up to see what was happening, and I kept asking myself the question, what is this movie even about? I know I'm not reviewing this like a typical review. I know I'm supposed to get in the plot and all that shit. But honestly, I really can't tell you what the plot of this movie is. Like, I'm just going to be real. This takes place right out, okay, non-spoiler by the way, but I'm just going to give you what I know without spoiling too much. This takes place right after, right where Breaking Bad left off at. This picks up. Okay, so if you see the trailer, this follows the journey of Jesse Pinkman post Breaking Bad. It's his journey. It's the aftermath of what happened to him. This movie is full of flashbacks. There are several Breaking Bad characters that pop up here. That's why I said, don't come to me with, well, you can't expect it to be like Breaking Bad. Okay, well, if this movie's trying to be its own thing, why they keep throwing Breaking Bad in there? They keep reminding us of Breaking Bad. Oh, remember this character? Oh, remember this scenario? Oh, remember this, remember that? Flashback scenes for days. Okay? This movie is trash. I was trying very hard to find something positive about it. I was trying to walk away with some kind of positive something, even with Aaron Paul playing Jesse, who was one of my favorite characters. They really gave, I'm not going to say his performance was bad. It's just they didn't give, the writer, Vince Gilligan, just didn't give Jesse no character in here. He's got no character. Alright? He's almost like Mel Gibson Road Warrior, not saying shit. Now, Mel Gibson Road Warrior is a great character, but you talking about Jesse Pinkman, yeah, bitch, that guy. Yes, he's been through some shit. He's been through hell. So, of course, his character's going to be different. But it's this movie was a shell of the charm that Breaking Bad was. You know what I mean? Breaking Bad, I can't help but to keep comparing because it is related to the show. None of the personality, none of the charm, none of the excitement, none of the intrigue. It didn't gain my interest at all. This movie is Jesse Pinkman's journey of what now? No, there's no blue meth, none of that shit. Like I said, some characters pop up, and okay, this is a mild spoiler here, okay? I'm bringing this up, okay? This is a mild spoiler. The character of, if you watch the show, you know I'm talking about, okay, Todd. Todd appears in this movie. Now, there's flashback scenes of the shit that happened when they tortured Jesse, right? But if you look at Todd here, Todd is about 30 or 40 pounds heavier than he was in the show. So I'm like, so he's having a flashback, but Todd looks like he does currently. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, this movie is terrible. If you're a fan of Breaking Bad, I'm gonna try not to rant too long here. If you're a fan of Breaking Bad, avoid this movie. I haven't checked the Rotten Tomato scores, none of that shit. I'm talking about, for me, I watched it and it was just terrible. It's terrible. Oh man, and big ups to Robert Foster, who passed away the other day. You know, he appears in this movie. This is his last appearance, and I hate to shit on the last movie that he was ever in, but I gotta call a spade a spade. You know, a very talented actor, Jackie Brown, Alligator. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Robert Foster. But there's nothing positive that I can say about this movie. It's boring. I didn't know, other than the fact that this is Jesse's journey to what now. I don't know what this movie was about. I don't know the plot. And then especially when I tuned out and I stepped away and just went to do other shit, the movie just totally lost me. I can't tell you. Even if I wanted to spoil this, I really can't tell you shit. I really can't. You know, there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of more dialogue. There's probably like one shootout and more dialogue, flashbacks, a lot of PTSD shit with Jesse, and more dialogue. It's trash. There's nothing more I can say about this. Wrapping this up, guys, El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Oh, man, I hate to do this, you know. I'm trying to think of something that I could say. At least it was shot well. I'll give it a D minus. I was leaning towards an F because I like Aaron Paul, because this relates to Breaking Bad. I'm gonna be merciful and give it a D minus. But I hate, you know what? Nah, fuck that, man. This gets an F. I said it. So what? Shoot me, crucify me. I don't know what I'm talking about. El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, gets a fucking F in my book. Not even worthy to be mentioned in the same sentence as the greatness, the epic show that is Breaking Bad. No. No. If you love that show, do not watch this movie. I'm telling you. Remember the show the way it left off. Okay? Cherish those memories. Alright? Because this film is fucking bad. It's atrocious. Stay away from it expeditiously. I had to throw a big word in there. What did you guys think about the movie? Did you like it? Do you think I just have a puny ass brain and I just don't know shit about movies? Whatever it may be, man, comment freely below. Thank you for watching. As always, this is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.